Good morning and good afternoon. This is Cheryl. How are you doing? Sorry I'm taping a little late today. I was at the visiting with my orthopedic doctor about what's next for my issue. So I just wanted to say hi. Hope your Monday's going really well. We are going to go ahead and work on our 1 month ahead binder today. And we're going to be saving in here $5 at a time, and we're going to save $1,000. But the nice thing about it is we're not removing this until it's $1,000. Okay, we're going to use our Letterbucks, which are right in front of me. We have envelopes from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. We're going to use $1 bills today in there. And then once we get 5 into any envelope, then we'll put that $5 into our 1 month ahead binder. Okay? So the next thing is our mindful message. And it says, get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling out how it would feel to have this in my life, what I would do, how I'd react, who I'd tell. I picture it all. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. Great. Okay, the candle we have is we've got our third eye chakra, gardenia, and I'm leaving this out so that it'll make everything smell nice out here, but we're not going to light it. The next one is throat chakra, and it will be a vanilla. Okay, so now everything smells nice, and I'm going to take a quick drink. All right, so it's time for letter buck time. All right, the first buck we have is a B buck, and we have a J buck, we have a D buck, we have an L buck, we have another L buck, we have a D buck, we have a G buck, we have a J buck, we have another L buck, we have a D buck, we have a D buck, we have another D buck, we have an A buck, we have a G buck, we have a L buck, we have a G buck, we have another D buck, and we have a B buck. D is in dog, C is in Charlie, and if you can see this right here, the way that we play our letter bucks, we use a $1 bill. This is a genuine Federal Reserve note. And right here has a letter, and that's why I call it a B buck, okay? And it's got a kind of like a symbol around it. So this is a B buck right here. We have an L buck. We have a K buck. We have another $A and a B buck, all right? The next thing we're gonna do is gather all the bucks here. And most of them did receive something here. So we're gonna start out with our A buck here. And since we're saving, and today is technically June, I'm gonna put a J there, and we have $2 in our A bucks, okay? And all of these bucks are gonna go towards our $1,000 1 month ahead binder. And And so we're not going to touch this. This is just going to keep getting thicker and thicker and thicker till we have $1,000. However, once we get 5 or more in an envelope, we'll turn it into a mighty 5, and then we'll turn it into 20s, etc. Okay, so right now we have, go back to the A, 2 A bucks. Thank you for letting us save today. Okay, the next thing we have is our B bucks. And so I don't think I'll be doing a June countdown or anything, because from going on forward, I'm trying to keep the goals pretty specific. So we're going for the $1,000. We're going towards bigger goals. So we have 4 B as in boy bucks. Okay. The next one is C as in Charlie. And we have 1 C buck, and we're going to make sure that we color in June's. That just means what month we use these envelopes, okay? And I really like these envelopes. I get them from Amazon, and they're about, I don't know, 15 cents a piece or something. And I really like them because they let me put a category, they let me put a month, and they're just easy for me to read. So in our C bucks today, we have $1. Okay, and in our D bucks here, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 D bucks in here. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't get any E bucks. We didn't get any F bucks this week, but we're gonna try to work this in once a week. Okay. So the next one is an F buck. We didn't get any of those. However, we did get 3 G bucks. And that is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and the next is an H, and we didn't get any H bucks this week. I buck, no I bucks. And this is a long-term savings challenge. We're saving for $1,000 in this one envelope. So it might take 3 months, it might take 4 months, it might take 6 months. We don't know. But we're gonna keep doing this hopefully every Monday and move forward. J bucks, we did get 2. Okay, and then we have 1 K buck. And then here in our L buck envelope, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in our L bucks. And I haven't seen any star notes, by the way, if people are collecting star notes. So it looks like 2 of our envelopes did get 5 or more. So we're gonna come in here. All right, and we know that these are $5 bills. So, and we're looking at $1,000 for our 1 month ahead binder. And each time we put one in an envelope, it's going to be $5 worth. Okay. And if I've done the math right here, it should be 200 envelopes full should make the $1,000. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go into our L-Bucks here, and we have 5. And we're gonna go ahead and put all 5 into this envelope this way. Okay. And then the D-Buck, we actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna put 2 more back in the envelope. We're gonna put 5 into here. Okay. And then before we start the binder on next week, I'll have I'll have these put into $5 bills. Okay. So we've saved $10 in our 1 month ahead right here. Okay. So this week I'm just going to put 10 right here because this is how much is going in the binder. Okay. So $10 right there. This is week 1 and our goal is to have 200 envelopes or $1,000. Okay. All right, so thank you for saving with me, and if I think about this mindful message about get focused, keeping me clear on what I want, what I desire. I know that I have such a big life, and but there's one thing that I've always wanted is a Jaguar SUV. Okay, I want to be green. I want to have tan leather interior, and it's a deep green, like a forest green. And I saw one in 2017, and it was actually a pretty expensive vehicle in 2017, but it's not something that I need. It's just a want. And if I went to buy another car today, I probably wouldn't buy this because it's like I said, it's a want. It's not really a need, it's a want. So here we go. Thank you everybody for saving. Namaste. Have a great Monday evening. Take care.